morning, everyone. Welcome to another Princess of Pineapples, aka Nailah live stream. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Crispy. How are you? Let me get your link into the chat because I know you won't do it yourself. You can just barely see my keyboard, right? It's like over here. Let me know if the lights bother you and I can cover it up. But yes, Crispy is a fellow Animal Crossing content creator, so if you have not checked her out, you should. She makes beautiful, gorgeous Animal Crossing islands, and she inspires me every day. Didn't realize we were starting early today. Are you gonna flip your screen today? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Where was the thing that April showed me? I'm trying to remember. How do I do this? Properties? No, I don't think it's properties, is it? Filters. Properties? No, it's not properties. I think it might be filters. No. How do I flip? Oh, okay. Transform, rotate 90 degrees, right? The first one? Rotate 90 degrees? No. No. How about we rotate 180? No. Flip horizontal. Reset. Oh dear, now it made it tiny. Hold on. Totally a professional over here. Totally know what I'm doing. Okay. That should be fine. Why is it so big now? Okay. Where was it before? Here? That makes it seem a lot bigger than it was. Hold on. Was it about here? No, I can bring my keyboard down a little. Okay. 180, flip vertical. Okay. I can get in here. Okay. Did I do this backwards? You're seeing more of my keyboard now. Is this right? Hold on, maybe I should just put something here. Let's do a circle. There you go. Okay. I'm doing a very bad circle right now. Very bad. Why does my camera keep going in and out? Looks right? Okay. Okay, so let me just put a disclaimer out there that I am not the best artist out there, nor do I claim to be. I am self-taught. I taught myself how to draw many years ago. And the things I have learned, I hope to at least teach someone out there somewhere how to draw. And just so you know, all forms of art are valid, and no matter how you draw, it's perfect in every way. So I'm very nervous, but we're gonna I'm going to start from the beginning, okay? So I'm going to erase my circle. Just going to erase my circle because we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. Okay, so before we get into drawing, let's talk about the tools of the trade, okay? So, tools of the trade. The most important thing about art is the tools that you have can make art much easier and much more simplified, I'm having trouble with my words today, but I'm trying. So, step one, the most important tool, in my opinion, is your eraser. This is hard. I gotta readjust the camera. Is that too far up? No. I think that's okay. Okay. Let's try this again. The most important tool is your eraser, because erasers are an artist's best friend for digital art. For digital art, it's layers, having multiple layers, and knowing the Control-Alt key for deleting for digital art. But for traditional art, an eraser is your best friend. It is your best friend. And then also make sure you have a pencil sharpener. I have a Stettler. I have a Stettler right here. And it does both graphite and colored pencils, which makes it nice. Though I am looking for a better one, because this one doesn't always seem to do the best job when it comes to sharpening my colored pencils. It does alright for my regular pencils, but I find for colored pencils it's not the best. But this is a graphite pencil. You can tell by the little grooves on the side, and how it doesn't have an eraser on the back. Whereas if you're looking to save money and you're just starting out, just go to the Dollar Tree and get like a pack of number 2 pencils. They will be your friend. They will be your friend. And then when I first started out drawing, I started outlining with Sharpies, but then I learned about this. This is a Micron 08 outliner. If I take off the cap, you can see, hold on, you can see the tip right here of this. Okay. So, this is what you need. You need paper, pencil, eraser, outliner of some kind, even if it's a Sharpie, and you need a sharpener. This is all you need to draw. You do not have to have the fanciest sketchbook in the world. You do not need to have the most high quality art supplies. You just need to, start out small and don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm going to put my erasers over here, actually. Put my erasers over here. Okay, now. Good morning, Nailah. You're drawing my favorite baby today. Yes, I'm drawing Stitches. I figured Stitches would be an easy one to show you. Also, if you don't know, Ragdoll Riversong, she's also a fellow Animal Crossing content creator as well as many other games. We're going to call her a variety content creator. And I need to also shout out Lena. Lena has a channel too. She has a Baldur's Gate 3 and Infinity 2. Divinity 2. Divinity, not Infinity. Divinity 2. And just so you know, it is a little spicy over there. I feel like I always need to tell you, just a little spice. So if you're into that, check her out. Okay, so step 1. How to draw a circle. Because when you take a character, any character, especially like a simplified Animal Crossing character, you can basically break it down into basic shapes. So we are going to want to start out with a circle, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I don't always do perfect circles. Forgive me. Okay. Now, it's important to remember that this circle is not perfect, so don't let that get to you. But I'm just gonna try to fix it up a little bit here. Okay, so fix up our circle a little bit to make it more refined. Also, if you want to, I'm gonna go up here for a second. You can also draw stitches like this. Make a line, and then give him like a blocky head, like this is Minecraft, and then give him 2 eyes, give him his ears, like so, and inside, and then make another block for his body, and then you just go block, and then a little curve down here for his shirt, curve it up, and then block, and then if you want his little tail to show, you can have his tail show like that, or you could just not have it there. And then you give him his little muzzle, like so, and like so, and then give him a little smile, and then if you want to do his little shirt, you can go like that, and there you go. That's a very Minecraft-esque stitches. Okay, but now we're going to go back to our circle. So you have your circle, and what you're going to want to do is what most artists tell you to do is put a line where you want your face to be. So we're going to put a line about halfway through the circle, okay? Stitches! Good morning, PC Brian. How are you? How's it going? If you don't know PC Brian is also a content creator. We call him the Restart King over here because he's always restarting his islands. It's always amazing when he keeps an island for more than 2 weeks. So now what I'm going to do is this line is going to be our indicator of where we want our face to be. So I'm going to make another circle inside of our circle, okay? Another circle inside of our circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Remember, it does not have to be perfect. Don't let yourself get into the mindset of every single line has to be perfect, because this is meant just to my camera needs to stop. It's meant to like words. You need to sketch. You need to loosen up your wrist, and not be afraid to just mess up, and it'll feel like you're not. It'll feel like you're not doing good, but actually making mistakes in art is how you learn. It's how you learn. So, okay. And now we're going to make another circle within our circle for his little nose. Okay? Sorry, my internet froze. No worries. All good. All good. Now, as you see, if you just follow along with stitches, and you see him on the screen, you're going to want to make his little face. So make his little face, and make it come out. Okay? And then give him a little smile, and there you go. You have the very base of the head of stitches. Now, the importance of this line is to know that the eyes go above the line. The eyes go above that middle line. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over here, and then I'm going to take this over here. That is the separation of the sides of his face. And now, all we got to do is put an X on each side. They don't have to line up perfectly. If you want him to be looking a specific way, they do not have to line up perfectly, okay? Just depends on how you want him to be. And then we go up here and we go ahead and add a little half circle, and then you add a circle within your circle, okay? And that'll make your first ear. And then you go on the other side, and you do the same thing on the other side. And then you have, obviously one ear is bigger than the other, so I can fix that. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, that's better. That's better. They're more even now. I'm also gonna straighten this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now, at this point, you can sort of erase a little bit of your line. Okay. Erase a little bit of your lines. And because this is an Animal Crossing character, his face is a little, not quite the perfect circle. It comes down, and then it comes down over here. And then you want to swoop, and swoop. And I feel like that's a little bit too big. So we're gonna shorten it. I'm gonna shorten it right here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Now at this point, if you want to make any changes to your head, you can. All you gotta do is just go in with your eraser and like redefine the parts, because obviously in the actual characters there's not as much space on the bottom, but we want to make sure he's a little bit wide. It's not a perfect circle. It's more like a, I don't know, would you call it like a half circle? Something like that. Okay, so anyways, the next thing you'll do is make an egg shape, okay? Make an egg shape like so. So if that was an egg, okay? You want it to be egg-like. You don't want it to be too big or too small, but egg-like. So. And if anything I'm saying is not making sense, or you don't quite understand, or you have questions at any point, just let me know. I've never really taught art because I don't know if I'm a good teacher when it comes to drawing, but if I can help someone, then that'll be worth it for me. So you take right here and just draw a line, okay? Draw a line, and then draw your other line slightly over, okay? My camera keeps focusing in and out, so that's annoying. Why does it keep doing that? Camera, are you okay, camera? Camera, are you okay? You better be okay. My camera is like, I'm not here for this today. And I'm like, can we not? Can we not? Okay. Now. Oh, alright. Now with this line, good morning, Pop. Hello, Briz. How are you? I don't know if I have a command for you. Hold on. Give me a second. I do not know if we do. So let me go grab the link to your channel just in case. Please go check out Briz. I want to say you are a variety content creator, yes? Plays multiple games. I know she's been playing Planet Zoo. She's been playing Ark with her husband, Darklings Gaming, and probably other games that I'm not aware of. But the two that I know are Planet Zoo and Ark. Planet Zoo and Ark. Okay, so you want to go to the end of your hand right here and just go around it and connect back to your line, and then connect back to your line, and then bam, you've got an arm. It doesn't have to be like, what's the word, perfectly smooth. Just curve it right here, and then just come back to your initial line, like so. Okay? You with me so far? Yes, ma'am. Right now I'm doing Mayhem Mondays, Split Fiction with Darkling, Wisher Wednesdays, and Feel Good Fridays, Planet Zoo. Bonus stream this afternoon in Split Fiction. Ah. I hear Split Fiction is a really good game when, for partners. I have It Takes Two on my Steam wish list. I need to buy it at some point and see if Dreams will play with me, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now, things are just way too chaotic with the mail for him to want to do anything after work. Now, we're going to start his shirt by coming in and going like that. Now, come down and make a line. Just make a few lines right here. Now that I got the pineapple shirt, hopefully it brings me luck. It is literally the most fun I've ever had playing a game. Aww. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm debating if I want to make this the line where his shirt is and make him a little, but then I'm like, is that going to make him too wide? So we're going to bring his shirt like right here. And you want to have it come out just a little bit and then connect back up to this line. And then this side connects back up here. And that'll be the outline for his shirt. So we're going to have to make him a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Okay. Make that line right there. And then come down here. And shrink. Make like a half circle. Like a half circle. I'm going to redo a little bit of this. And redo a little bit. Come down. I like that better. It Takes Two was incredible. I think we're going to do A Way Out soon. Haze Light is an amazing developer. I'm gonna lurk, but wanted to say hello. I don't have a chance to check back in. Have a wonderful stream and talk soon. Okay, no worries. I'll catch you later. Okay. And now, he's got 1 foot on the ground and he's got 1 foot up. So make a straight line. Make a straight line right there. And then if you want to curve it like it's in the picture, just make a curved line, like so. And you have your basic line of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dimension? No, not dimension. Perspective. Perspective. So you're going to want to come down here, like you did with his arms. And if you want the little paws to show, you can go around in a circle like that. And then just bring it up, like so. And then bring it up, like so. You can give it a little bit of a curve if you want to, and that'll make a 3D shape. And then you do the same thing over here. Just curve around your line, and then bring it up, and then bring it up. And now his tail would not necessarily show because of the way that he's standing. But just for fun, if you want it to show, just put it on the side, like so. Okay? Now, if you want to draw stitches from a different angle, all you have to do is basically readjust your shape. So, if you want stitches to be looking up, you can just make your circle, like so. Make your circle like so, and then put your eyes above where they go, and then do your little mouth. I'm going to do this one a little bit faster, and then stitches will be looking like this way, the ears, because it's all a matter of perspective. With the way you have this line is the way that he's looking. So, I'm going to just even this out a little bit better. Ah, I made it worse. And then you can have him like, I don't know, maybe a pillow. He's laying in bed, just snoozing. Give him a nice little nightcap. You can even like put like little stars on the nightcap if you want to. This is the easiest way for me to do a star, is just put a line, put another line. There's your basic star. Now if you want to do an actual star, make a line, and then go down, and then go over, and then go up, and then go down. That one did not turn out perfect, but you get I think you get the gist. You can also make a star like this. Just go up, go over, go down, go up, go over, go down. So those are 3 different ways to make stars. None of them are perfect, but they're stars. Stitches like stars. So we're just going to give him a little nightcap. And then you can even give him like a little tiny teddy bear of his own to cuddle. And he's like holding it. And then add the body right here. Hold on. I'm trying to think about the perspective of this. Give him like a little nightie right here. And then maybe he's little tail, and you can curl. This probably won't look right. Hold on. I'm trying to curl the legs in a way that makes sense. This is his little bum, and then you can curl his little legs. Curl them down. I know this won't work in the game, but just bear with me. Screw it down and make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit smaller. And there you go. There's a sleeping stitches. It's a very bad. Now I don't want to say bad because, like I said, sketching is important for the flow of art. But like, if I was going to make this an actual colored drawing, I would do more to not have so many sketch lines, because in the world of art, like, sketch lines are important, but also if you're going to be showing a piece of art to, you know, a lot of people, you probably don't want them to see all your sketch lines. But it's also important to show you that sketch lines are, you know, they're a part of the art process, and they're a part of the journey. So now I can go in here and start to fix him up a little. Okay. Now, what I usually do when I have a piece of art that I like, I'm just gonna show you an example. Hold on. Let me grab an example. Where is a good example that I can show you what I mean? I think I have one. Okay, so this is a fox. This is a fox, and this is a sketch, okay? I was, a while ago, I wanted to draw something, but I didn't really know what I wanted to draw. So I was just like, let me draw a fox, you know? So I looked up, you know, a fox on the internet, and I just tried to draw it. And I'm like, okay, it's, you know, it's pretty decent for a sketch. But I'm like, I want to make a full colored illustration. So I came up with this. I decided to have the fox be looking down at the foreground. Down at the foreground. And like, okay, what is it looking at? And for some reason, egg. Egg came to my mind. So I'm like, okay, I'll put an egg here and, you know, just make a scenery based around that. And I think it turned out rather well for, you know, what I was able to do with it. But you basically have to go from sketch to full art piece. But I just want to mention that, you know, sketching is part of the process of art. Sketching is part of the process of art. Okay? So, where did stitches go? Hold on, I have to re-find our stitches. He's in here somewhere. Ah, there he is, okay. There we go. Does anyone have questions? I will be taking questions at this time. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get the stars quite right with how small this is, but we can try. We can definitely try. And it took me about 10 years to feel like I could draw decent, you know? It took me about 10 years. So, you know, don't get discouraged when art doesn't turn out the way you want it to. You just gotta keep at it, you know? Hi, Queen TJ, how are you? How's it going? I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all the stars on here, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll put one down here. And we'll put one right here. Okay. There we go. And then there's one up here that's like that. Okay. There you go. There's a very basic stitches. Now, if you're happy with your drawing, if you're happy with your sketch, this is the point where you try to figure out what you want to draw. So we're going to make a box, okay? We're going to make a box. And we're going to decide how we want the composition of the drawing to be. Where do we want stitches, like perspective? If you want stitches to be like in the center and you want a specific way, you can just make 2 lines, because that makes perspective. And then you can put stitches right here. So he's going to be in the center, and he can be standing, he can be laying down, he can be sitting, whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want. Let's say that we want stitches to be holding a flower, okay? So we're going to draw a little flower, just a very basic flower, and then we'll have him holding it like that, and then you have a big, big smile, because he's very happy that he found this flower. And then, of course, make his little snoot, make his little bear snoot, and then you just go around, give him his eyes, give him his eyes, and then you can just go around and give him his ears. Okay, this is just a sketch. This is just a sketch for how we want it to be, and he's very happy that he found this flower. So then we can come around like that, and now is the part where you decide, is he going to be standing holding this flower out to you? Is he going to be sitting? Where do you want his legs to be? We're going to go for a more generic sitting. So we're going to give him his little shirt, and let's see. I'm trying to figure out how his butt would be. Alright. And then have his little feetsies come out. Have his little feetsies come out. and then tie it all together by doing a little bit of a booty, and then come back, and there Stitches is sitting holding a flower. Now it could also look like he's still standing, so if you want it to really look like he's sitting, you can like add like the back of a chair, like at the back of a chair to make it really look like he's sitting. Because I'm not the best at perspective, so there are things that you can do to aid yourself with perspective. So now it's very clear that he is sitting. And like I said, depending on the way that your lines go is the way that your perspective goes. And there are many, many ways of doing perspective in art. Okay. Questions? Does anyone have questions? I'm going to be taking a very short break because I can feel my hand cramping up slightly. That's also an important thing to remember if you're doing digital art, is you need to make sure that you're taking the occasional break to just flex out your wrist. Flex out your wrist. I know you can't see. You gotta flex it, because this right here, the muscle in your wrist, is the most important for drawing and the most cause of hand cramps. So make sure you're just flexing out and taking breaks when you need to, because that is very, very, very important. I can't under stress this enough. Make sure you're taking breaks to just flex out the muscles of your wrist. I'm trying to think. Oh, and if you need to draw stick figure stitches, just make a line like that, and give him arms, give him feet, and give him a little head, and just the same thing you've been doing with the circles, and then you can just add the little curves to each end, and then boom, 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 boom. He's a very skinny Stitches. He needs to go see a doctor. Carpal tunnel is real. Yes. Okay. I think this Stitches is probably the best one of the bunch, but I don't dislike any of them. In all honesty, I think they each have their own charm. I'm just gonna mess around right now. This is probably my favorite thing to draw. This is not Stitches, by the way. Not Stitches. wonder if anyone will recognize this. Will anyone recognize what I'm drawing? I think they made the legs a little long, but it's okay. Ta-da! It's my little rags to riches froggy. It's my little rags to riches froggy that I always draw on people's boards. Now, the nice thing about Stitches and the nice thing about a lot of the Animal Crossing characters is if you break them down into their most simple shapes, circle, circle, egg, and then just kind of like rectangle, but like a curved rectangle for the arms and the legs, and then a little circle for the tail, little half circle for the ears, and then bam, you've got yourself Stitches. And like I said, it doesn't have to be the most perfect drawing to be a good... You need to sketch. You need to sketch and just let your hand, let it flow. Because if you find yourself in a place where you're trying to be, I don't want to say perfect, but you're trying to make your art look really good, because I feel like I want people to see my art and go, wow, like, I can't believe Nailah drew that. So sometimes I don't show my sketches, but that doesn't make the sketches not valid. They are very important for art and just, you know, fluid motion and consistent motion. One of the things that they always say is just open up, open up a page of your sketchbook. I'm gonna turn this page so I can show you. And a lot of like tutorials out there will just tell you to draw circles. Just draw circles. Can you see that circle? Over and over again. Like over and over and over and over again. So, I'm going to erase that now. Trying to think. Is there anything else I can tell you that would be helpful? If you get frustrated, take breaks. If you get frustrated, take breaks. If you're looking at your art and you're like, ugh, this is the most ugly thing ever, don't let yourself discourage yourself, okay? Look at your art and see all the things within it that are just expressing yourself and expressing yourself in creativity, because it's very important to, I want to inspire more creativity in the world, because I was not always I've always been creative, but just I did not start out with the intention of being an artist. I used to be, I'm still a writer, but I'm an inspiring author now. But the reason that I wanted to learn how to draw is because I couldn't afford to hire an artist to do the cover for my book. So I figured if I could learn how to draw, then I could do my own art for my own book. Hi, Ebony. How are you? Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm so tired. Well, I'm at a crossroads because, one, we definitely showed you how to draw stitches, so we could turn the page to a new page and draw some other Animal Crossing characters, or I could just go off of prompts if there's something specific you want to see. So let me know. Let me know. That is very wonderful, Nailah. What a great idea. Super job you're doing, by the way. Well, thanks, Ragdoll. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the, key points out there, because I remember when I first started drawing, I had a pencil, I had a number 2 pencil, and I had a pack of erasers, just a regular pack of erasers, and I bought myself a sketchbook from Staples, and I just started drawing. Hi, Rev. How are you? Good morning. If you don't know Rev is our local HHP queen. She's the queen of HHP. She makes beautiful Happy Home Paradise builds, and I have a feeling she'll be the queen of the hotel too. So please go check out Rev if you have not. She also plays other games other than Animal Crossing. I know, shock. She plays Tiny Bookshop. She plays Story of Seasons. She plays Wildflowers. And I don't know if I'm forgetting one, so please let me know if I'm forgetting something. But yes. Hello, Rev. How are you? Oh, hold on. Let me do a mushroom. Hey, Crispy. Make a circle. This is the base of your mushroom, okay? And then make the circle come up and slightly to the side. Make the other circle come up slightly to the side. And then make another, oval kind of circle. Make a little oval. And then you take the oval and you do like a half moon, kind of like crescent moon kind of shape. And you bring that over, and then if you want to add spots on your mushroom, just make circles, make more circles, and voila, mushy friend. And if you want to give it a little bit of texture, make a line, make lines, and then you can even add more texture by going down here and then spreading it across the bottom side, and voila, you have mushy friend. Mushy, mushy, mushy. You can also make a mushroom in other ways as well, that are more simple. You can make like a really wide mushroom. Make a big circle, and then just give it a little, and then boom, make that line, and then you can just add under the line, and you have another mushy. That's a lovely mushroom drawing. Thank you. But yes, these are 2 different ways that you can do mushrooms. I feel like this second one is more simple, but I don't feel like this first one is that hard. But sometimes the hardest part of art is just drawing a circle. It's really hard to get a perfect circle in art. There's my circle. As you can see, I was not using any one of those circle cheat things to make the circle proper. And right here there's a little divot, but it's not bad for freehanding a circle. Not bad at all. And then if you want to make a circle within a circle, just go around. And just take your time. And voila! You have, this could be a number of things. It could be like a plate, it could be a mirror, It could be, what else could it be? It could be a lot of things. Okay. I think we're going to turn our page now. Alright, y'all. What would you like me to draw? Give me a prompt. Someone give me a prompt. And I'll try to teach you how to draw whatever it is. This is a good chance for me to flex those muscles in my wrist. Flex them. A pineapple? Pineapple coming up. Okay, so pineapple. You want to make an egg. Make it look like an egg. Okay? That's a very bad egg, but you get the point. And then, to make the top of the pineapple, come up with a line, and then go swoosh, and then go swoosh. With your lines, curve them around, and then curve it around again. And then you want to add like very small lines within your lines. And now I'm gonna fix this side. Pineapples have this curve to them. We'll go ahead and give our pineapple some sunglasses, just for fun, just for funsies. He's a cool pineapple. Well, now they're more like glasses, but that's okay. I just want to fix up this bottom. Okay. More egg-like. More egg-like. There we go. These pineapples, they always have this like little wobbly. They like never like to stay in place. And then you go ahead and just go in and give them a bunch of X's. Give them a bunch of X's. And if you want to, you can even be silly and give him a little face, a little smile, and you can even go in to your little leaves and add a little bit of texture, to give it a little bit of more pop, if you will. And voila! Pineapple. It's a very silly pineapple, but it is a pineapple. Okay. What next? What next? I'm getting eraser dust everywhere. Okay, how about I show you how to draw a house? Okay, so house. Draw a line. And then basically draw yourself a box, okay? Draw yourself a box. And this box is going to become a house. Okay? You have box. Now, there's two different ways to draw a house. You can draw it basically flat, and you can draw it 3D. So if you just want a flat house, draw yourself a door. Draw yourself a door, and then draw yourself a little knob, and then add your windows. I like to add the windows up top, and then go on each side of your house. And now you need a roof. So you want to go over to the side, and then over to the side, and then you bring those two sides in. Okay? And if you want like a chimney, even though chimneys are not, I don't see that many houses with chimneys nowadays, but you can add it to the side. There's a little chimney. Gotta move to the computer. These little drawings are too small for my eyes on my phone. Sorry. I should draw something bigger. And then you can make like a little walkway for your house. A sidewalk. And then go bloop, bloop, bloop. And then if you want like bushes, just curve your lines. And you got like a nice little bush in front of your house. If you want to add a tree, just go ahead and put a tree. Basically go up like that. And then if this was Animal Crossing, our tree would look like this. And we'll put some fruit in it. Just for fun. And then you can add texture to your tree by adding more lines if you want, but you don't have to. And then if you want to add more to your house, you can go in here and just put a bunch of lines down. Just straight up and down lines all the way across. And that gives you texture for your roof. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, hi. Who's a good Xena? Huh? Huh? You a good girl? Huh? Xena says hi, everyone. Yeah. Are you a good girl? Huh? Come here. Come on. Come here. Oh. Hi, baby. Hi. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Ah. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's alright, honey. Xena is here, everybody. Our little girl. Oh, yes. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you're so cute. Everyone say hi to Xena. Say hi to our girl. Isn't she just the most precious thing you ever did see? This is Xena, our warrior princess. We adopted her in May, so she's, wow. It's crazy to think that before long we'll have had her for a whole year now. Yeah. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Oh, baby. Yeah. it? Huh? What is it? You're trying to tell Mama something? Huh? What you trying to tell Mama? She's huffing at me. I don't know if that means she wants down, or she just wants me to rub her belly and not be on camera. Because a lot of times she'll lay on her back on the floor, put her belly up and be like, I want belly rubs, but I don't want to be on the camera. Do you not like the camera? Huh? You not like the camera, honey? It's okay. It's okay. Isn't she just the sweetest little thing? She's the sweetest little thing. Okay. Alright, everyone say bye to Zena. I'm gonna put her down before she gets mad at me. Okay. Okay. Alright. By the way, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a frog pin on. It's an enamel pin. It's a little frog blowing bubbles. But I put it too far down. I put it too far down. I should have had it higher. Anyways. Okay. Alright. It's 10 o'clock. I guess I could take a quick BRB break. So if any of y'all need to stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab your second cup of coffee, any of those self-care needs, take your medicine. You know who I'm talking to. Take your medicine. I'm going to be right back in about 5-10 minutes. So please enjoy the music. Right. And we go.
Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells it, genius can do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells it, genius can do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all don't forget her unicorn. Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss. Tells the genius how to do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave. But don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things. Playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss. Tells the genius how to do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of caramels. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of caramels. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other
Oops. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, my camera. Oh, my camera. Let's fix. Hold on. I'm not quite right. There we go. There we go. I'm back. I am back. Time to get on track. I'm back. I'm back. Time to get on track. Hello, Captain Price. Happy early birthday. Woo! Happy early birthday. Good luck. Good luck finding Ribbot. Good luck. shall we do a little flip through of all of my art in this sketchbook here. Some of it, some of the art in here is very sketchy. I will let you know, very sketchy. This is my sketchbook. It's a Strathmore sketchbook. It's very good. It is recycled sketch paper. So I need to get to the art store one of these days when it's not snowing like crazy. This might look familiar to some of y'all. Y'all remember this? I didn't like the way that this one turned out, and I ended up coloring a completely different one. But yeah. Now this right here, this is me like trying different things. Trying to like draw a pony and then draw like the head of a pony and then trying to do a little skit. Here's basically pony on bed. Here's pony walking. Pony's kissing. And down here pony looking at the moon. Pony walking, and then pony holding letter. So all sorts of things. And then of course here's my armadillo. You might know that I'm trying to work on a book. I'm trying to work on a book for little kids. It's basically like ABCs, but like with little educational facts on the side. And this is my armadillo. I'm really happy with how he turned out. He turned out really good. And then of course I had to do buffalo. I had to do buffalo for B. And then to kind of put him in like a grassy terrain in the background. And then C is for chameleon. Now, I do feel like this one I messed up a little bit with like the leaves. I feel like maybe they're a little bit too good in comparison to the chameleon. But you know, sometimes it's how it goes. And of course, we've got D for duck. D for duck. I tried to go more realistic with this particular one, but still slightly cartoony. You know, just that little bit of cartoony. And then we flip. This one I didn't think turned out well enough for me to finish, but I think April would like it because it's elephants. So, this is a pony. This is a pony. It's a pony shark. He's got a shark tail. It's a shark pony. This is a Friends character, so I drew that for them. And that is a blank page. There's nothing on that page. And this was also drawn for a friend. Hold on, as soon as my camera. Hello? Camera? Hello? Camera, why are you not focusing? Camera? Come on, camera. Why are you not focusing? You were fine a second ago. Hello? There it goes. Took a hot minute. Okay, so this is Configurious. Configurious down here. I drew this for my friend Nathan, who is my Dark Souls buddy. Hi Kaylee, how are you? How's it going? We're just going through my sketchbook right now because I'm trying to figure out what to do because I kind of already drew stitches and got done a lot faster than I thought I would. So we're currently taking a look through memory lane, if you will. But yes, I drew this particular Pokemon for my friend Nathan because he loves Configurious and he also loves eating popcorn. So Configurious is eating some popcorn. Also, if you do not know Kaylee is also a fellow content creator. She plays a lot of Animal Crossing, but right now she is on a little bit of a break. She just had a beautiful baby boy, but she is slowly making her way back. She recently put out a new video over on her channel about a rainbow series. So please go check her out if you haven't. And as you can see all the way down here, I don't know if you can read my tiny, tiny, tiny print, but this says, I think it says 04/24/2021. So this was still back before we moved into our house. This was back when I was still at the apartment. I've never seen that Pokemon before. Yeah, this is Configurus. He doesn't have all these extra details on him. I just added like little things, like little hieroglyphics to him because of our relationship with me and Nathan. I added things that basically had some sort of relation to either us or the games that we play. So, I know it's hard to see, so. Up here on the very top is basically Among Us, a little flower for Animal Crossing, a little scroll, I forget what this is, it looks like a block, and then we got a Sword and Fire, we've got the lines, like up and down lines, I think that was like waves, a ghost, we got a pineapple, got the number 69, then we got a sun, a heart, a banana, a shield, hope. It says hope right here. And then another sword and like a little character down here. And of course the popcorn. The popcorn. Lucky is being needy this morning. Aww. He just wants love. Okay. Alright, let's see. What's next? Next is an empty page. Well, that's boring. Where's the art? Ah, yes, this one. This one was another one that I did for my friends. I have two friends. They're engaged to be married, and they're both trans. And these are basically their OCs. Aw, thank you, Rev. Thank you for sending 5 gifted memberships. Looks like Bear got one, Angel got one, Cass got one, Logan got one, and Paige. Thank you, Rev. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, these are my friends. This is Crickus. Her name is Crickus. And this is Bats. So this is art that I did for them. And then this one is actually a painting. This one is actually a painting that's currently in the spare room waiting for me to paint it. I wanted to do like a focus on water Pokemon because I love the water and I love to be in the water. So I decided to have Vaporeon be like the star and like have other water Pokemon be around. So this is just the sketch for the composition I wanted to do. If you want to see the actual canvas work that I did, I can show you that too. Rev is doing things. Well, this is just, you know, this is also something that I didn't talk about. Like, have a piece of paper to like put your colors down on so that you know what it'll look like. So I was doing a little color palette on my sketchbook. And then these are more sketches of like flowers, and there's a pony. But yeah. I draw a lot of ponies, by the way. If you see a lot of ponies, I draw a lot of ponies. What can I say? This was also a gift for a friend who, hold on. queen for a day, mule for a lifetime. Happy birthday. It's very simple. Not really complex, you know. Not every single drawing needs to be complex. Some of you might remember this one. I feel like with this one, like, I don't feel it's bad at all. I just feel I did way too good of a job on the leaves that you kind of look at the leaves before you look at the girl. And I'm like, well, whoops. That was a big whoopsie moment, but I really wanted the pile of leaves to stand out. I just think I made it stand out a little bit too much. Maybe if I would have made the colors of her outfit more bright, maybe that would have helped. But this is a girl, by the way. She just has short hair. This is our mushroom girl, our mushy girl. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay. And turn. This is a bunch of sketches. Here, I'll show you. This is me trying to draw a person. I didn't like how it turned out, so I just kind of left it there. Over here is the start of a bat that I did not finish. Over here is a snake. Don't look, April. And then basically shapes. I was drawing basic shapes. I was in a breakfasty mood apparently because I drew 2 pieces of toast, 3 things of bacon, and 2 eggs. There's a present down here, a little circular container of something, a house. You can see another house that I drew. And yeah, and then over here is a tiny little frog. And then, do you know who this is? This is Cole. This is cool. I was trying to do a birthday drawing for Chrissy, but I didn't like the way it was looking, so I scrapped it and did something completely different. Here's another sketch. Here's another sketch that I did not finish. And then, ooh, this one's good. This one's good. I really like this one. Now, you may be looking at this one and thinking, oh, hey, that's Julian. Actually, it's not Julian. It just really looks like Julian because my OC's colors are basically Julian's colors. So this is my full art illustration of Halloween time in Animal Crossing. I love Halloween time, and I really wanted to make like a sunset kind of background. And boy, this took me a long time to color. I was trying to include a little bit of everything. There's even a squirrel in here, Jojo. You see the squirrel? Also, hello, Mom. How are you? If you don't know Jojo Crosses, aka my adopted mom, she also plays Animal Crossing. Please go check her out. She's going to be having a 6-hour stream on Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely go check her out if you have not. What do you think? Is it pretty? I think most of you have seen this, right? Most of you have seen this? I feel like most of you have. And there's the fox that I was showing earlier. There's the fox. And then there's this one. This one I apparently did, what does that say? 02/25/2021? No, I'm pretty sure I did this one at the house. Maybe that's meant to say 2022. Probably. That would make more sense. And then here are my multiple attempts to draw a horse. Multiple attempts of drawing a horse, y'all. I didn't like the way this was turning out, so I decided to scrap it. Couldn't get the legs right, and then I was doing a bunch of how to draw a horse, because horses are actually very hard to draw. So I was like, okay, let me try to get down the basic shapes. Circle, 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 and then line, line, line. But I still didn't like it, so I was like, okay, let me try again. And the next one came out even worse, in my opinion. So I'm like, okay, let me try again. And I didn't even finish that one. And I'm like, okay, let me try again. And then I finally got one that I didn't hate. I have not colored it yet, but I finally got one I didn't hate. And then, anyone that doesn't like bugs, you might want to look away. You don't like bugs. This one was like a self-care little doodle about a spider that needed a little bit more confidence in himself. And there's this little butterfly that's just so happy. And then here's the eel. That one did not turn out. I think we're at the end of this particular sketchbook. Yep, there's stitches. Okay, let me put this way for y'all so that it's the right way. Okay. Yes, here is stitches. Stitches that we drew today. Here's Stitches sleeping. Here's a Minecraft Stitches. Here's Stitches holding a flower. Here's a very skinny stick figure Stitches. There's some stars, some mushrooms just for crispy, a random Rags to Riches frog, and I don't know if you want to call that a mirror, a plate, or whatever you want to call it, circle. And then if we flip, we did a pineapple, and we did a little house. So that is where we are right now. It is still early, so but yes. Let me get as close to the camera as I can. I'm going to go ahead and close my sketchbook for now. Does anyone have questions? I will be taking questions at this point in time. Fancy fox. Did you take any classes? No. The only thing I did was I went to Google, I looked up pictures and like tutorials for how to draw. I am completely self-taught. I have no official art background at all. Who inspires you as an artist? Many people. I'm always inspired by April. All of her beautiful art that she does, both in Animal Crossing and her other art from anime and cartoons. I love April's art. If you want me to name like an actual artist, I don't know. There's so many of them out there that I couldn't probably name all of them off the top of my head. But an artist I do know that I'm always inspired by is Bailey J, who is here on YouTube. If you didn't know, Bailey J does not need me to shout her out because she's got over 1 million followers on YouTube. So, but if you're curious, if you are curious and you don't know who I'm talking about, she has her own business. So let me just grab the link. She even makes her own apparel. She has her own little shop, and I was like, she's always been an inspiration for me, and her art is just next level. I could never draw the things that she does. But that doesn't mean I'm not a good artist. That just means we have a different style. Also, hello Kitty! Congratulations on hitting 300 subscribers here on YouTube. Congratulations, Kitty! Woo! Party, party! Have you figured out how you're going to celebrate yet? If you do not know Kitty Crosses Animals, she plays Animal Crossing here on YouTube. And she just hit 300 subscribers. So go check her out. But I should warn you, she is a little spicy. Little spicy. Oh, it sounds like Chrissy might be getting up. Thank you, Nailah. No problem. I feel like we shouldn't just sit here doing nothing. Maybe I'll grab my coloring book. Let me grab my coloring book so we can do something. Hello, Robin. How are you? I just pulled out my iPad to draw too. I think we're gonna do a little bit of coloring right now. I'm good. How about you? I'm tired. Is my sketch? Did I not bring it back up here? No, I did not. Right. I think my frog one is downstairs. Oh, hold on just a second. I gotta go get my coloring book. I left it downstairs apparently. Here we go. There we go. I found it. Oh, okay. Alright, someone tell me when to stop. Which one should we do? But stop. Was that the one before now? There's a delay. There is a delay. I know. Was it this one? Hold on. Let me... Did you want the one with the froggy holding the phone? Is that the one you wanted? Let me know. Is this the one you wanted? Computer frog. Ah, so this one. Okay. That should be plenty of colors. Okay. I have no real good place to put this, so I'm just going to put it on the floor. Someone remind me to pick that up later. Okay, so the colors I have chosen for this particular frog are poppy red, blush pink, eggshell, what does this say? Grade lavender, light peach, chartreuse, long name, lilac, pale sage, and peach. These are the colors I have chosen. Now, we also have red and purple markers. I want to add marker. Okay. How's chat doing today? Yeah. I think we're doing alright. I think we're doing alright. Of course, I can't speak for chat. Chat, how are we doing today? First things first. Frog is going to be purple. The frog is going to be purple. Gotta make it purple for Angie. I have not done a purple frog yet. I'm trying to make each frog in this book a different color. And not just always go to green as like a color for frogs, because there are many colors of frogs out there in the world other than green. And I think the last frog I colored was red. I think the last one I colored was red. Where's my last one? Ah, yes. This one I did off camera, by the way. This little princess froggy. Oh, I should probably do the thing, shouldn't I? I should. Flip vertical? Flip vertical. Okay, there we go. That's better. I just want to go in lightly at first. Welcome back, Lena. Any luck finding Rabat yet? Any luck? I heard you've been seeing some very interesting villagers. I've seen 3 frogs and cephalobot twice, but no Rabat yet. Aww. Come on, Rabat, where are you? Selena needs you. Yeah, we're going with poppy red walls. Coloring is so relaxing. I tell you, this transform skill that April showed me, it is amazing. Thank you, April. I just hope he's nicer this time. Last time he was on my island, he told Renee that her cooking tasted like day-old pesto sauce. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, Jojo, happy half birthday to us. I don't even know what my half birthday would be. My birthday is March 19th. So would my half birthday be in October? That's like, what, 9 months? Hold on, let me count. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. December? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, let me recount. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. September? So not like 9 months. Whoa, yay, a half birthday. I'm gonna treat myself to 1/2 slice of cake. What? Half birthday is 6 months after you're born. Oh, okay. Not 9. Sorry. Just, I don't know. I don't understand this half birthday thing. I have enough trouble with my actual birthday. How am I supposed to get in here? It's all the way in the edge. So September, huh? Okay. I can't promise that I'll remember that, but I can at least promise you I will remember my actual birthday. Dreams is gonna take me to the mall on my actual birthday and buy me a new dress. Not that I need more dresses, but I can't say no to getting out of the house and having some fun once in a while. I don't get out that much. If I go like this, it'll be easier. So mine is technically March 1st because mine doesn't exist February 30th. Ah, you're a leap year baby. Chrissy told me she was supposed to be a leap year baby, but she was born early. Like early, but not like crazy early, but early. She was an early birthday girl. I like the way this is looking so far. So that slight red is a nice color for the wall. So I gotta know, did anyone learn anything? Or did you already know everything that I was talking about? It's completely okay if you did, because I know that a lot of us are very creative and very talented out there. So I just hope sincerely that I can help one person. If I could help one person to draw, then I've done excuse me, I've done good. Bear. Thank you for gift sub. That was Reb. That was Reb. I'll be gifting out a few subs. Not today, but how many days are in January? 31. I will be giving out some subs on Tuesday. Giving out some gift subs on Tuesday. Because that is when I get more free memberships to give out, because they give you 5 every month. So, well, they give you 10 every month. And I usually do 5 at the beginning of the month and 5 at the end of the month. So we'll be getting more soon. More people to join the pineapple party. The pineapple party. Okay. Alright. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Sometimes I just get into the zone. I get into the zone and I'm like, wait, I should be saying something. Dreams was talking about supper tonight and I was like, well, we're probably going to be having something with chicken. And he was like, immediately like, how about like chicken and potatoes? And I'm like, Dreams, we can't eat potatoes all the time because we just had french fries yesterday. And I'm supposed to not eat as many potatoes as I used to. So I'm like, we can't just have potatoes every single day. So I was like, how about I do chicken and green beans? It's slightly better. Slightly better. And he's like, oh, okay. Can't just keep eating potatoes, even if they are delicious. It's noisy here. My cousin and his coworker are fixing the bathroom. Oh yeah, that would be noisy. Wait, is that a pot? I can't tell if that's a pot or not, so I'll just consider it part of the curtain. Oh, I got a pop-up that said Reb gifted me. Yep, it was Reb. It was very kind of her to do so. I'm just going to go over this bottom part a little bit more. Okay. I'm shaking the camera. I'm meaning to shake it. I'm not meaning to shake the camera. Okay. Alright, everyone stretch. Stretch. Oh, that feels good to stretch. Okay. Now. Pink. Pink, pink, pink. I wonder, like, what this frog is doing on their computer. They could be doing a number of things, but what are they doing? Maybe they're looking up how to decorate in Animal Crossing, because sometimes I just can't figure out how to decorate. I'm like, I keep building things up and tearing them down, and building things up and tearing them down. I'm just like, I'm getting tired of it. And like, I use Batty Cove as my forever island. I've had it for a few years now, and like, I don't really get on to play actively all the time. I mainly get on usually if someone else needs something and I think I might have it. I'll be like, let me go check my storage. And sometimes I have it and sometimes I don't. But a lot of the times I do have some to spare, and then I'll go buy more from the Nook Shopping so that I don't run out. Okay. Now we're going to take our light peach, and I think, I'm debating if the floor should be light peach or if the computer should be light peach. Should the floor be peach, light peach, or should the laptop be peach? This is the question. While we're thinking about that, I'm going to go ahead and take our pale sage and sharpen it. Okay. Color. Color. I will probably be working on a members Slumber Island soon. I don't know when it'll come out, but I'll be starting to work on it. Good morning, Nailah in chat. Good morning, Lavender. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Speaking of lavender, I'm using lavender right now. This is a grade lavender. Grade. I don't know if you can read what that says. How's it going? If you don't know Lavender also makes Animal Crossing content over on her channel, and I think she plays Stardew too. Lavender, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you a Stardew player? I'm trying to remember all the things about all the people. You know who does love Stardew though? Angie loves Stardew. Alright, now my question is, should we use the light peach, this color? Hold on. Okay. This color is light peach. Do we use this color here on the floor or on the computer? Floor or computer? Decide. No content for Lav currently. Well, understandable. Understandable with everything she's going through. Computer, floor. Computer, floor. Which one should be light peach? And we can also, if we do the floor, we can mix the light peach and the peach and do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's going back and forth with the tones. Anyone? Floor, okay. In here. Oh, by the way, y'all, after I get done with stream and after I get done eating lunch, I have to go back outside and shovel more snow. I mainly need to go over to where Dream's car was parked and get the snow that was under his car, because obviously I couldn't get under his car while he was parked there. So I need to take care of that, and then I need to take some passes over our sidewalks again, and then I need to go over and do Mrs. Betty's sidewalks again, and I'm just like, I don't want to. I need a break from the snow. Jojo, can you kidnap me to California so I can have a break? I'm just so tired. Hey, nighttime Luigi. Hey Luigi, how's it going? How are you? I saw that apparently you started playing Pac-Man 2. Are we talking about Pac-Man 2 for the Sega? Are we talking about that Pac-Man 2? Because if we're talking about that Pac-Man 2, man, you're crazy. You're crazy. I never beat Pac-Man 2. I had it for the Sega Genesis 3, but I got stuck at the part where you're gliding for the flower. I got stuck. Could never figure out how to do it. Hello, nighttime Luigi. How are you today? You having a good day? I hope so. Everything's good on your end. Yeah, no YouTube content at the moment, but I post on Instagram. Okay. Okay. I just try to shout out my friends when I can. Speaking of friends, y'all should check out Nighttime Luigi. Nighttime Luigi plays a lot of Mario games, a lot of party games, a lot of co-op games, and apparently it's playing Pac-Man 2. Yes, I believe it's the same one for the Sega. I was playing the NES version though, but yeah, same one I'm sure. Hey, thanks for the shout out. And when I always see Nighttime Luigi, I always go, "Hey, it's Nighttime Luigi," because he always has such energy over on his channel, such energy. I could never have that much energy. I'm always over here yawning. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy because I'm always bleh, bleh. I'm extra tired right now from all the shoveling. Hey, Nighttime Luigi, can you tell the snow to go away? Can you tell the snow to go away? It's not supposed to snow today, but apparently we're supposed to get more snow over the weekend. So it's like I keep going out there and clearing everything off, and then we get more snow, and it feels like I didn't do anything in the first place. And our yard, like, the snow is like so high you could almost slide down the little hill. But yeah, I just got home from work, church, and home. I was gonna do some Animal Crossing, but it's already 10, so I'll be going to bed shortly. But that was my first time I beating the game ever. Oh wow. Yeah, go to bed if you're tired. I hear my voice is very soothing. It's very easy to sleep to the sound of my voice. The one day I went out to shovel snow, and I ended the stream a little early. Chrissy had, she had been sleeping in the spare room, in her room, and she was like, it was dead quiet. I didn't hear anything, and I'm like, yeah, that's because I was outside shoveling snow. You know. But this is going to be very pink, very pink. Which I don't know if that's what JoJo wanted, but that's the way it's going right now. It's going to be very pink. Ouija, I have my paddle. Don't make me use it. Oh no. I'm so scared. So scared. You better go to bed. You better go to bed. Oh, by the way, y'all, just so everyone knows, we are currently 2 subscribers away from 777. Someone make it happen. I'm more or less ready to be tucked in, to be honest. Just give me my food time to digest a little before laying down. Yes, that is very important. Very important. I can't tell you how many times when I'd come home from my hotel job and Dreams would stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get us coffee and like a egg, bacon, cheese croissant, and I would eat 2 of them because 1 was not enough for me, and by the time we'd get home it'd be like 8 o'clock and I'd be like, oh, I'm so tired. But I would just go, just eat my food really fast. Okay. Now we're going to go in with this screen. Let's sharpen it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let me check. Where are we in terms of likes? Where are we? Can I give points to y'all? I want to give points to y'all. We are currently at 17. Okay. If we get to at least 20 likes, I'll give y'all 1,000 points. But if we get to 24, I'll give you 2,400 likes. Okay? Okay. But I'll be good, JoJo. You better be good, Nighttime Luigi. You better be good. Won't want to be bad. No, won't want to be bad. No, 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 no. Bad to the bone. No, 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 no. Bad to the bone. Pink and green really do go well together. I'm bad and that's good. I will never be good and that's not bad. Is that a song? That must be a song. I don't know that song. Okay, there we go. Yo, lavender! And some little chickens kissing. Little chickens. You know, I've been thinking, if there was any emote in our line of emotes that we wanted to get rid of, does anyone use the deep think? I know we use the laughter one, but does anyone use the deep think? Potentially, maybe we could get rid of this one for something different, if we wanted a different emote, but you'll let me know. You'll let me know. I don't even know where we are in terms of emotes. I have no clue. No clue. I'm gonna go be nosy and look now, because now I'm curious. Okay. Badges and emoji. Emoji. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Apparently we need 9 more members for another emote. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Okay. My curiosity has been satisfied. But yes, if we were going to get rid of any of our emotes to replace it with a different one, I don't have another one lined up at this moment in time, but did we have like any ideas of what we would want to add? Like what kind of emoji we'd want to add? I'm thinking right now that I want to add something for Ace, like, you know, a tuxedo cat with like maybe a halo, you know, so that you know he's an angel kitty. Maybe something like that. Or would that be too sad? I definitely feel like we need to have something for Ace. Just putting food for thought out there. Food for thought. And when I mean food for thought, not actual food, Nighttime Luigi. You cannot eat my thoughts, okay? You cannot. Alright, I think we're gonna make the computer the sage green. So I think that'll go well. That'll go well. With the purple. With the purple. That'll go well. Look at how good that's looking. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, Jojo, if you're still here, you should be proud of me. I made 2 videos yesterday. 2. I feel like we used most of our colors. I haven't used this dark purple yet. Maybe we'll make the edge of the window dark purple. I don't really want to get out more colors if I don't have to, so I'm trying to work with what I have. Speaking of windows, we've currently been looking into window replacement. I have to say your drawing and coloring look absolutely amazing. Beautiful work of art. And with that, gonna head to bed. Have fun, guys. Aww. Thanks, Nighttime Luigi. I don't know. I was really nervous about doing this stream, but I told myself I was just gonna be brave and I was just gonna do it because I don't feel... I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm a very good artist. And people are constantly telling me, Nailah, stop it. I mean, Nailah, stop it. And I'm like, I don't know, I can't help it. Like, I always think back to that owl that I drew for my dad's caregiver back when I did not have a job, did not have any money, and really poured my heart into that drawing. And I was told it wasn't even worth $10. It wasn't even worth $10. And ever since then, I feel like my art self-esteem got crippled, and I've been trying to be better at it, but I don't know what's wrong with me. Just do your thing and have fun with it. Nowadays, people think my art is so pretty, they hang it on their walls. JoJo has a squirrel on her wall that I drew for her birthday, and Crispy has a maple drawing that she's looking for a frame for so she can put it on her wall. I can't believe people are actually putting art that I draw on their walls. Like, I never thought that that would happen to me. I'm like, really? My art? Alright. I don't need to color the inside of the window. I don't think. I could probably leave it like that. Do I want to go over the frog one more time? Maybe I should. Maybe I should go over our froggy one more time. A little darker. Oh, by the way, to anyone that wants to do commissions for their art, never ever ever make the mistake that I did. Never give the person the drawing before they pay for it. Never do it. Okay? Never make my mistake. Night, Luigi. There. That's better. Do a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Alright. So I think we're done. I think we're done. If anyone sees something we missed, I think I'm going to keep, like I said, the outer part of the window, I think I'm going to keep it white, because I think that's fine. But if there's any areas I should probably touch up here a little bit better, but it's kind of hard to get that corner area just right. But that's the only thing that I see out of the corner of my eye. So let me know what you think. Do you like our purple froggy? Is it purple enough? Is she gorgeous? Is she... what is she doing on her computer? I have no idea. Probably researching facts about Animal Crossing and how to be her best self. How to be her best self, because this little froggy is she's gonna conquer the world with love in her heart. She's gonna conquer the world with love in her heart. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and grab my box of pencils. Put them away. Ugh. Here's a big box. Here's a big box. Is she cute? Yes. She's cute. This is my box. 150 pencils in this box. No. No scratching the chair. Squirt bottle. Yes, I know. Young lady, what are you doing? What are you doing, young lady? Yeah? Hey. You need to be good, okay? You need to be good. Okay. I'm going to go put this away so that it doesn't have to stay on my desk. Y'all can admire my frog. This will just take me a second. Oh. Ah, I'm upside down. I'm upside down. Yeah, this feels weird. Hold on. Let me fix this. Come on. Transform. Flip vertical. There we go. Now I'm no longer upside down. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and grab Fenard, because we are at the end of our stream. I will go look, because I'm pretty sure, wait, today's Thursday. Does April stream on Thursday? I think she does, sometimes. But I'm going to go look for a raid target, but before I do that, I wanted to grab Fenard and thank all you lovely people for being here today. I hope, with all the hope in my heart, that someone out there learned something from the things that I taught you about earlier, whether it's just composition or how to draw a circle or just remembering to flex out your wrist muscles. I hope that, I hope that I was able to teach at least one person something about drawing. And for those of you inspiring artists out there, and for you amazing artists out there, thank you for just, encouraging me on the day-to-day basis. I know I may not say it enough, but there are so many wonderful, creative, talented people out there, and they all deserve the recognition for their art to be valued, because I understand what it's like to get the other side of things, to have your art not be appreciated, and I have not let it stop me from creating. I love to make art, so. And I don't care what kind of art it is, even if it is wall art. Mother, April, Selena, Crispy, okay. You said April is streaming? I think she starts at noon, right? Yep. 16 minutes. Well, I can wait the 16 minutes, but I have no idea what we do in that 16 minutes. Oh, it's a members chat. It's a members chat. Hey! Hey! It's a members chat. Are we all members? Raise your hand if you're a member of April's channel. Because it's specifically members. Specifically a members chat. Is everyone a member? We good? I know I am, but I don't know if everyone here is. Alternatively, we do have Ragdoll playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I know not all of us are fans of that game, but I'm a big fan of Ragdoll, so we've got options. Raise his hand. Raise his hand. Okay. I'm still seeing my upside down self. Oh, hold on. Let me stand up for just a second. I want to show you my frog. I want to show you my frog blowing bubbles. Can you see it? Can you see it? I am not trying to show off my chest, I promise. I'm just trying to show off my frog. I just put it a little too low. I should have put it higher up, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either one is fine. April, if you're listening to me right now, are you going to be okay with me rating a member stream and not having to turn it to subscribers? Because I wouldn't want to make you do that. We will probably be in both. I don't know if she's listening right now. I know she's always watching. April's always watching. She's like a secret agent. Put your beef. You're hilarious. You don't like my frog? Hold on. Should probably take it off anyways. I just put it on because it was pretty. Hold on. It's my bubble frog. He's blowing bubbles. Isn't it cute? Hi, April. That was a little claustrophobic. I can't tell if you're joking or if you're being serious. That was a whole lot. I'm sorry. I'll go away. Okay. April, you good with us raiding you, or should we raid Ragdoll? Would you like to choose? I can't choose. How do I choose? Also, hi. I was joking. Zooming in on the beach. I'm not saying that. Don't make me say that. Haha, we are joking. Oh, y'all, stop. I need to hold my composure. Seriously. Okay, can we move on, please? Nailah will blush and go away. Drink your water. Okay, I haven't heard anything, so I guess we'll go over to April. Since I think everyone here said that they were members, so it should be fine, right? It should be fine. If you're not a member of April's channel, you should be, because her channel's amazing. And she just hit 15K recently, though I probably don't need to tell you that. You probably already knew. We're 1 like away from 20 likes, y'all. Is there anyone here that hasn't liked the stream yet? Anyone? I'll give you 1,000 points if we get one more like. One more like for 1,000 points. Do y'all want points? Is there anyone here who hasn't liked the stream yet? Anyone? Anyone? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. See, senorita. Okay. Alright, y'all. I'm sending y'all off a little bit early. She hasn't started yet, but I'm guessing most of y'all are already there, so just hang tight. April will be with you shortly. If you do not see me in the stream immediately, it means I'm outside shoveling, okay? Heist? You're doing a heist right now? Uh-oh, Lavender does not have very many pineapples. Gotcha. I got her. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Where's your precious baby? Huh? Where's your precious baby? Huh? Are you a baby? Huh? Huh? Look, everyone, Xena came to say goodbye to everybody. She came to say goodbye. Hope the shoveling is quick and easy. Oh, I hope so. I hope I'm not out there for 2 hours again. Xena, they can't see your face, honey. They can't see your face. You gotta show your face. Hey, gotta show them your beautiful face. Oh. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. I don't know why she's so skittish. Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take the baby downstairs, y'all. Bye, everyone.